Okay, so today I will show you this very simple day trading strategy. I will show you all the settings and we will also do a backtest. So let's go. Okay, so let me just explain how the strategy works. The strategy is a kind of a breakout strategy, but we do exactly the opposite. So a basic breakout strategy works like this. We have a range with a upper and a lower limit, and we are now inside the range. And if we break the upper limit, like here, we would buy, but if we break the lower limit, we would sell. So that's very simple, right? Now you may wonder how we get the upper limit and the lower limit. That's also very simple. To get these levels, the range high and the range low, we just set 2 times. For example, here and here. I call them the range start time and the range end time. And now, if we are inside this time window, we just save the lowest point and the highest point. Okay, so now that we got these limits, after this time window, we just wait for a breakout, like a fox in front of a rabbit hole. Oh my God. But as I already said, we do exactly the opposite. So when we break out to the upside, we sell. And if we break out to the downside, we would buy. Okay, so let's switch to the screen and we will do a quick backtest. Okay, so this is our MetaTrader 5 platform and here we are in the strategy tester. And now I will just show you the settings of the strategy. We go to the input tab. By the way, I will use my own EA, the master EA, for this backtest, but of course you can use any other EA for that. Okay, so let's scroll down and the first setting we need is our stop loss. I will just take a 250 pip stop loss for this strategy. Then of course we need a entry signal and we take the time range entry signal, and we also only want 1 signal per range and we want to go in the reversed direction. Okay, then we set the start time to 0. So that means we start the range at midnight and the end time to 240 minutes after midnight. So that's a 4-hour range. Okay, and I also want to apply a day of week filter, so we only trade the range on Monday, Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, and then of course we need a exit signal. So for the exit signal, I will just use a simple time exit. We activate the time exit signal and we set the time exit at 9 p.m. And by the way, the time zone of my backtest data and the time zone of my broker is GMT +3, so there are no Sunday bars. Okay, now we can go to the settings tab and set the symbol. The symbol for this strategy is British pound US dollar. And first of all, we will make a quick visual backtest to see if the strategy works as intended. Okay, so let's start the visual tester. And we can already see we building up a range, and after the time window we should enter a short position if we break out to the upper side, and we should enter a long position if we break through the lower range limit. And here is our time exit, so we will exit all positions at 9 p.m. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we entered a short position here. And perfect, we closed the trade again in the evening. Okay, so to speed up this process, we just close the visual tester and we will do a simple backtest over many years. And let's see how the strategy performs. Okay, so we get a quite nice looking equity curve. Of course, this is just a very simple strategy. So we got some drawdowns here and also a recent drawdown. But in my opinion, this right here is a good time to enter the strategy, because it's the same for strategies as for single trades. You don't want to enter at an all-time high. It's better if you wait for a pullback and then enter the trade or the strategy. And I know it doesn't feel right. It's against the intuition of the trader, but maybe that's a topic for another video. And also the drawdown in the strategy is related always to, of course, a strong trend in the currency pair, because we enter in the reverse direction. So if we take a look at the currency pair, we see that we got a downtrend in the recent past. And if this trend comes to an end, the strategy will recover. And of course, you don't want to trade only one strategy. You always want to trade a portfolio of strategies. So a drawdown like this one gets outperformed by other strategies. For example, I trade a similar strategy to this on my test server. And here I just test different strategies. And we can see the strategy right now is in a drawdown. Completely fine with that, because I have a strict drawdown limit and also a time-based drawdown limit. And the EA will just stop the strategy if one of these limits are reached. And of course, this is not the only strategy, because if one strategy is in a drawdown, most of the time the other strategies perform pretty well. And if you trade a portfolio of strategies, then you will be fine. And by the way, the same idea can be used to trade other currencies too, with even better results. So just test it for yourself and try it out, because you have to invest time and work into trading. Trading is not easy, but if you are willing, you will make it. Okay, now you can watch more videos here. See you next time. Bye.